The weather looks to warm up plenty by Friday, which makes it a little easier to get out to the toy drive tomorrow. We're into December now, so warm weather's a little hard to get to sometimes. On average, we see high temperatures just above freezing, lows right around 20 degrees. Yes, December averages about 9 inches of snow. We'll have to see if that pans out this year. And usually we get a couple nights where the temperature drops below zero. So we'll have to see just how average a December looks as we go throughout the next several weeks. Tomorrow, though, definitely well above average. Mild air floods in. Could be talking about the 50s for the second time this week. But also the second time this week, we're talking about a 20-degree drop in temperature by the time we get to the weekend, so that warm-up is going to be short-lived. Get out and enjoy it tomorrow because we are looking chilly again once we get into the weekend. And here is the current temperature situation, right at about freezing now, but look what's heading our way, upper 40s, low 50s. These are going to be some of our high temperatures for tomorrow as that milder air just kind of floods in across the Midwest for one day. Leading up to that point, though, a little on the brisk end this evening, looking at some low 20s, Poplar Grove down to 17 right now. That's what it feels like when you factor in the wind chill, but this is a good 10 degrees warmer or more compared to where we were about 24 hours ago. So yes, we're talking about brisk conditions this evening, but at least we're seeing some improvement when it comes to those feels-like conditions for the rest of the night. And in fact, we don't cool off much. Upper 20s under a mainly clear sky tonight. Breezy winds blowing in that warm air already, setting us up for a day in the 50s. They're not uncommon for December, but they aren't popping up all that often. So 51 of the forecast for tomorrow under mostly cloudy conditions. Keeping an eye out for some drizzly weather as well as some stronger winds, gusting at times to 35 miles per hour. You can see the drizzly weather heads in later on in the day. So most of the day looking cloudy and dry, definitely mild by the afternoon, and then we'll have to watch out for those scattered raindrops going into the end of the day, likely at about 7 o'clock. So here we are at 7 on Future Trek. Spotty light showers still over the area through the rest of the evening. We get to about 10 o'clock and we should see quieter and drier conditions. But that's as the colder air is blowing in, so similar to what we experienced earlier this week, we've got wind chills in the single digits to teens ahead as we head into Saturday. So frigid start to the weekend. We go from 51 to 29 for a high, very similar to earlier this week. Back up again a little bit, though, for the end of the weekend. 40s expected between Sunday and Monday. Then we settle down for a while, but as you can see, we're staying winter-like as we're only above freezing with lows in the teens throughout the majority of next week. In your most accurate 10-day forecast, there's a lot of sunshine to be had, so at least that's got something to warm us up some. Keep an eye on the end of next week. That 10-day forecast looking interesting by next Sunday. There is a chance for some showers, so we'll have to watch out for that looking long-term.